for those of you who are new to the show, didn't hear how we did this last year, we take recent crime stories, identify where the 10 Commandments apply, then the pastor offers some the victims and the perps some counsel and a healthy dose of law and gospel, and maybe a bit of ridicule as well. We'll see.
In this case, probably a fair amount of that.
A heaping helping. This first one, I think, may knock Florida man off his pedestal just a bit. This is from Oklahoma via the New York Daily News. Oklahoma man on meth steals car from porn video store with goat and guy inside, drives through 3 states, leads cops on low-speed chase. Now this is written, and I understand now, having read through it several times, I understand why my wife laughed so hard at this, because the guy really had fun writing it. He had a need for speed. An Oklahoma man on methamphetamine went on an exceptional trip Wednesday morning. First, cops say that Brandon Kirby, age 40, stole a pickup truck that was parked at an adult video store in Carthage, Missouri. The car had 2 passengers, one man asleep in the passenger seat, and that man's pet goat chilling in the bed of the truck. But Kirby was undeterred. The abducted man and his pet goat had been waiting in the truck while the driver went shopping inside the store. When the man woke up, Kirby held him at gunpoint and pistol whipped him. He proceeded to ingest methamphetamine and drive the car from Carthage about 150 miles south of Kansas City in Missouri's southwest corner through Kansas and into Oklahoma. In rural Creek County, Oklahoma, Kirby decided having company was overrated and dropped the man and the goat on the side of the road. This proved to be a mistake as the man called 911.
One of many.
Yeah. Oklahoma police then contacted OnStar, which remotely slowed the stolen truck so it was only traveling 15 miles an hour, but Kirby refused to give up. He's got a great example of persistence here. Even after driving over a spike strip that flattened the vehicle's tires, eventually police ended the low-speed pursuit by forcing Kirby off the road and into a ditch in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Kirby was arrested after a short foot chase when cops found him attempting to hide in some tall grass like a 4th grader playing hide and seek. I love that sentence. Kirby has a lengthy criminal history and was recently released from prison, according to KOTV. At the time of his wild ride, he was wanted on burglary charges in Osage County, just north of where the chase concluded. So...
Where to start?
I don't know. I sat here and stared at this and was just like, I don't even...
The first thing that popped into my mind is a guy and a goat at an adult film store.
On Wednesday morning.
ISIS looking for bestiality flicks? I don't know.
Thank you for coming. I'll see you in hell.
Hold on, Bubba. I gotta stop by the video store. So let's try and figure out where the commandments figure into this thing. And normally we say that all of these crimes start with the 9th and the 10th commandments, covetousness. So I guess we can apply the 10th commandment to the burglary that this guy is wanted for in Osage County.
Obviously, yep.
7th commandment, stealing the truck, and the burglary, I guess. Help me out here. Where does the porn store figure in?
Yeah, anyone who's looked at a woman with lustfully has committed adultery in his heart.
Oh, 6th commandment.
So you've got, 6th commandment. Moral of the story: nothing good happens at an adult film store, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, you've got the guys they're shopping at the Naughty Bit store.
Oh, my mistake.
So Fifth Commandment with the salt.
Fifth Commandment with the assault. I'm still trying to figure out how the goat works.
Where the
into
goat
mix.
figures into the commandments.
Well,
Your ox or donkey or
that's
anything
right.
else that.
That's right. 10th Commandment. You know, the meaning to the 10th Commandment that you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, his manservant, his maidservant, his ox or donkey, or anything else that belongs to your neighbor.
Fourth Commandment. Respect
he broke
for
the law.
authority, breaking
Yep.
the law, and running from authorities, and hiding in the grass like a fourth grader.
Yes, I'm guessing. You could say the meth there, the use of meth is a fifth commandment because it is self-harm, and that works into the fifth commandment of harming yourself. You've got the possession of a firearm involved here, and I doubt this guy was legally permitted to own a firearm.
Probably
so,
not.
So there are no gun control laws that would have stopped the assault. What else can we throw in here?
Well, we always say it ultimately ends up as a violation of the first. He
Right.
didn't trust in God to provide what he needed, so he became a burglar. He disrespected God's authority, the authority that God established in government. He's damaging his own body, which is a gift from God, by using drugs. That probably covers it.
Yeah.
Before we get to ministering to this guy, there's a self-defense aspect to this. If you're going to chill with your pet goat in the parking lot of a porn store, it's probably not a good idea to fall asleep.
I mean, that's true for any store, but especially a porn store.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes without saying.
A little situational awareness would have been helpful.
Very much so, yes.
Like you said, it applies in the parking lot of any store, but particularly seedy places like a porn video store or truck stops or liquor stores. Stay awake, stay alert, so that the meth head doesn't, hop in the truck and put a gun to your head before you even wake up. And another lesson, I guess, is that goats don't make very good watchdogs, because it didn't wake the guy up when the guy was breaking into his truck.
No, it was his emotional support animal. That's why he had it there.
I'm sure that's probably
That's
best construction on
Yes.
everything. Right?
Yes, I think that's what we'll go with in this case.
We certainly can't say that in this particular case that having a gun would have helped, because you can't draw on a drawn gun, especially if it's pointed at your temple.
And you're asleep.
And you're asleep. So the key there, I guess, is situational awareness. See it coming before it happens.
Yes.
Yes. So let's pretend that this was one of your congregants. How would you minister to the goat? No, serious. Sorry. How would you minister to this guy?
To this guy, it would have been easier to minister to the goat.
If you enjoyed this clip of Armed Lutheran Radio, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Also, check out our podcast, Armed Lutheran Radio, if you enjoy these kinds of discussions about the moral and ethical issues surrounding gun rights and gun ownership. If you would like to support our mission and hear more, keep us doing what we do, then be sure to check out the Reformation Gun Club. We are listener supported, and that means that we don't have advertising. We don't have any sponsors. We rely on our listeners to keep us going. So you can check out all of that and get access to lots of exclusive content for as little as $1 a month. Look for a link in the show notes for our website and for the Reformation Gun Club as well, plus any other helpful links related to today's topic. Thank you all for watching. Christ's blessings to you, and I'll talk to you next time.